Hi guys, I'm Morgan and today I wanted to talk about selling gold on the real money auction house. I did some experiment with it and it turned out that gold doesn't always sell. Like if you put up an amount on the real money auction house to sell, only small portions of it are going to sell, and I want to explain why this is happening and why you're not able to turn all your gold into real money. And yeah, in the end of the video I also have some suggestions for Blizzard to fix some related problems with Diablo 3 right now, but that comes at the end. Let me introduce you to my experiment now.
$10 million. To pay for. That was number one. Number two. Number three. Okay, I got 3 more spots. So I'm gonna sell 150 million twice. Or 100 million. Like people are more likely to buy 100 million. Once. Like this is a test. I wanna see if gold actually would sell. Twice. Alright, I got 1 more spot. Let's do another 10 million. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I wanna see if this gold sells. I'm gonna wait one day till 12 hours and then I'll investigate if it sells or not.
Yeah, and when I checked my emails this morning, I was actually quite surprised because Blizzard sent me emails that some items sold, but that joy only lasted a short amount of time. So here you can see my auctions. I put up 6 times 10 million, 2 times 50 million and 2 times 100 million. And let's take a look at those auctions. 4 of them sold and the rest didn't sell. But the 4 auctions, only very small amounts of them sold. For example, 1 million out of those 100 million. 1.4 million out of those 100 million. 500k out of this, and the only big one, 7.5 million out of this. So in total I sold 10.4 million gold out of, let me calculate quickly, out of 360 million gold. So I go one step further and calculate even more. 10.4 million divided by 360 million. It's not even 3%. Like I put up 360 million gold and not even 3% of that sold. So what this means, for example, if you try to sell, let's say 1 million gold, on average you will only sell like 30,000 gold. And then that made me curious. I was like, this can't be. There must be many people willing to buy gold. There must be many people willing to invest in online games. So I did some research and I found out some very bad things that are very bad for the game and for everything around it. So I was thinking a long time, should I mention those things or should I keep them secret? But truth is, people that are using those things already know about it. Like people that want to spend money on the game already use these methods. And I just want to raise some awareness and maybe get Blizzard's attention in order to fix some of the biggest problem Diablo 3 has. So here I'm using a website that everyone knows already, Google, and I'm gonna look for 100,000k, which is 100 million Diablo gold. Alright, let's pick up a search result, turn this into English so you understand it, and here you can see 100 million gold Diablo 3 sold for 84 euro. Alright, And this is now not some story that I make up or some trolling. This is real. Like as sad as it is real. And you can see the seller here, top rated, positive feedback, consistently receives highest buyer ratings, dispatches items quickly, has earned a track record of excellent service. Like those gold sellers actually exist in real life. So I wanted to check this out, see the items sold, and here get listed the top latest 100 transactions, and you can see the price was 160 euro at once, now it's 80 euro. So, and here you can also see it went from 100 euro up to 130 euro. That was when Blizzard banned like 5% of bots, but quickly the price decreased again. So between 80 and 160 euro, the average is 120 euro. And I'm gonna calculate it now. 120 times 181, 21.7k profit. And this is, and here, as I said, 100 million gold are sold for 84 euro. So let's go into Diablo 3 and look what it's worth there. And let's see what 100 million are worth on the real money auction house. 300 euro. See the difference? But this is not the only thing that those people are selling, like 180k sales. So I visit the shop, I'm picking the German one here. Then I go to Diablo 3, list after price, and here you can see they even sell 200 million gold, and it starts at 2 million gold. Let's take for example 10 million gold. Again, I'm using English language so you understand it. 10 million Diablo 3 gold, 2.8k sold. Again, I'm going to investigate, and here you can see the latest 100 transactions are in 5 days. So every day there are hundreds of transactions, and this is just one gold seller. So here was the price actually at 8 euro, and if you remember, the 100 million gold before were 85 euro. So what this guy did, he bought 10 times the 10 million gold, which was pretty clever. But yeah. Here again it goes down 12 euro, but this is just late July, so I think 10 million gold were probably worth 20 euro back then. So let's take 15 euro on average. 15 times 2827, 42.4k euro profit. Like those gold sellers actually really exist and make a lot of gold. And the thing is, now there are people that are willing to spend money on games. Like since 10 years virtual currency trading has happened, the real money trading, RMT. But the thing is, if someone has a choice to buy 100 million gold for 85 euro or to buy it from Blizzard for 300 euro, he's gonna choose the 85 euro, of course. And yeah, that's just very bad for the game, and I don't understand why Blizzard made this minimum price of 25 cents. Like what do they want to achieve with that? Like all the gold on the real money auction house is being sold, it's like 3 or 4 times more expensive than outside of it. But yeah, I'm gonna check a few more things. The first thing I want you to check is if there are more gold sellers, or if this is the only one. And I'm gonna go on the German website here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 gold sellers are selling 200 million gold. Wow. Let's take this one for example. I'm going again to the English version. And here you can see again 200 million gold, 170 euro, 49 sold. So I'm going to check this out. The current price is like 150 euro. Back then it was 310 euro. So again, 310 plus 150 divided by 2. Average price is 230 euro. And if I multiply this with 49, we have 11.2k euro just from selling this gold. And then I was also interested, where are these gold sellers from? Well, it's pretty easy. So I was checking the profile. Member since 2008, location China. Then I'm gonna check the other one. What's this one? Member since 2007, location Hong Kong. Those Chinese gold farmers are stronger than ever before, and the thing is, Blizzard wanted to introduce the real money auction house to stop their trading outside of the game. But in my opinion, they completely failed with it. Like with the prices on the real money auction house, no one is gonna sell the gold there. Like everyone is gonna keep to sell it outside and to buy it outside. As ridiculous as it sounds. And this is just the first thing, the first bad thing for the game. But I'm gonna go one step further and add a second layer to the big problems. One screenshot is enough. This picture pretty much speaks for itself. 220 hours played, 57 million gold collected. Like, do I need to add anything more? I checked this guy's gear and he had full gold farm gear equipped, and it's obvious that this guy is a bot. Like, and what I'm asking myself is, why doesn't Blizzard anything against the bots? Like, if someone has 200 hours played and 56 million gold collected, you only need to add 1 plus 1 and you got the result. It must be a botter. Like, Blizzard should simply check people for the gold collected and ban them. And if you look closely, this guy didn't even kill the Butcher. He didn't kill the Butcher, didn't kill Belial, didn't kill Asmodan, didn't kill Diablo, but he has 57 million gold collected. Like, are you fooling me, Blizzard? Why is this guy still playing the game? And that's 1 out of 100,000, because the Chinese gold sellers, they have so much gold that they put up billions of gold on the real money auction house, and additionally, they're still able to sell gold, like 100 million gold for 80 euro outside of it. So, I'm really asking myself, Blizzard, is this how you wanted the game to be? Is this how the real money auction house should be, how the gold auction house should be? I hope you don't agree with me. But I was actually checking what Blizzard thinks about this. And let me show you this. And I found a thread in Blizzard forums, an official response from Blizzard about gold sellers. And I'm just trying to find it now. I think gold sellers... Blizzard. I think the name was El Tiara of their community manager. Yeah, there we go. Blue Tracker, original thread. It was basically a discussion about popular topics, and gold selling came up, and this is Blizzard's response. Hopefully those gold sellers are gone now, but please keep reporting them. Okay, first thing, hopefully those gold sellers are gone now. Who are you fooling, Blizzard? The gold sellers are bigger than ever before. They're producing billions of gold each day and selling billions of gold each day. I just showed one platform, but there are thousands of websites outside where people are buying and selling gold, and it's ridiculous that you hope that they're gone now. If you want them to be gone, do something. And now the second line. But please keep reporting them. Why should we do your job? Why should we do your job? First of all, I reported at least 100 people that spammed the chat with, I'm selling gold, visit this website, 100 million gold for 100 euro and so on. I reported at least 100 of them. But nothing happened. They still keep doing this. So I'm actually wondering if Blizzard is really banning the accounts for reports, or if they are not even checking them at all. Because that's what I think. And secondly, why should we do your job? You have all information available that you need to do something against this. I mean, I showed you the screenshot. A guy, 200 hours played, 57 million gold farmed, and didn't even kill Butcher Inferno. What more proof do you need? Like that's for me, myself is enough proof to ban this guy. And that's just one guy out of hundreds of thousands. Why are they still playing the game? It's in your hands to make the game better, not in our hands. Because we are doing our job. We are reporting gold sellers and websites. It's just that you don't take any action against them. And now just a few personal thoughts about the auction house and gold selling and that kind of stuff. I've seen some people in game with 700 hours played, 800 hours played, and they still had, what should I say, average gear. And the thing is, the problem or the reason why these people still have average gear is because they didn't play the auction house, instead they played the game. Like they farmed 800 hours and now they're still left with average gear. While player with like myself who played the auction house and got an advantage because I'm studying finance and financial markets, which helped me a bit, but I played 400 hours only, but instead of playing the game, I mostly played the auction house, made $1 billion gold, and now I'm one of the best characters, or best geared characters in the world. And this is just wrong in my opinion. I mean, Blizzard, do you want us to play the game on the auction house? Do you want to play the auction house being more effective than playing the actual game? I don't want that. I don't think many people want that. And I have a really serious suggestion. Blizzard, there are hundreds of problems with the auction house and with the RMAH auction house. There are the gold botters and it seems like you can't do anything about it. So my suggestion is, please, Blizzard, listen to the community. First, remove the auction house, and secondly, remove the RMAH auction house. Those are two simple changes that I want you to do and that would make the game 10 times better. I'm a very old game already, I'm 24 years. I was there when Diablo 1 came out, when Diablo 2 came out. I played both games with a 56k connection and I had a lot of fun. Those games felt like action RPGs, like hack and slays, and yeah, I was enjoying myself. The game was labeled as action RPG and hack and slay, and it was exactly what it is. But now with Diablo 3, the game isn't an action RPG anymore. It's not anymore about slaying monsters and about farming. It's about using the auction house. And that's just wrong. I mean, I didn't buy Diablo 3 to play a strategy game or a business simulation. I want to play just another action RPG or hack and slay. And if I compare to Diablo 2, in Diablo 2 and Diablo 1 as well, you were actually able to find items for your own character yourself. Like you could find gear good enough to clear everything on your own. And in Diablo 3 that's just not there. Like you have to use the auction house or you won't have the gear to clear Act 4 Inferno. Or for example, if you're aiming towards PvP and want to have one of the best gears, like in my current gear, I found 0 items and I bought my entire gear set on the auction house. And that says enough. Like I'm not farming and then like being, hey, a great item found. I'm just like, no, I have to play the auction house and maybe one guy out of 1 million guys got a lucky drop. And about the gold in Diablo 2 was very much worthless. So how did trading work in Diablo 2? In my opinion, the trading system in Diablo 2 was much better than in Diablo 3. And the reasons for this is, in Diablo 2, if you had a good item and another guy had a good item, you could just trade it. Over. And even better, I was only playing Diablo 2 Classic, but the community itself decided the trade market and played with it. Like for example, the community itself invented a trade currency. In Diablo 2, gold was worthless as I said, so the trade currency was called Stone of Jordan, which was a unique ring. And for example, if you found a really good item, you would trade it, for example, against 5 Stone of Jordans. And that was the trading currency. Trading was usually done on forums, and we had a lot of fun doing that. But we don't have fun like being forced into the RMAH auction house and the gold auction house in Diablo 3 and just to gear up. And yeah, if you share my thoughts, if you have the same opinion about the auction house and RMAH auction house, like it's probably a drastic change, but I think for the longevity of the game and for the game itself, it's very healthy change and very good. So if you wanna see Blizzard actually changing those things. I can only ask you to share my video on forums, let other people know, especially the big Diablo YouTubers. I'm giving all this content in this video I'm gonna make free to use, so feel free to copy anything, share it, because I really want Blizzard to know about this, and hopefully, or maybe Blizzard listens to the community one time in their life and removes the auction house and RMAH auction house. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.